Hey, welcome back to Tavern Take 5. My name is Gayla, aka the Awkward Introverted Therapist, and today's topic is a little heavy. It's going to be around grief. We're talking about grief. Yes, we are into the holiday season and overall happy, joyous, but that's not the case for everyone, and that is absolutely okay. Some people are struggling with losses that have happened in the last few days, weeks, months, or even years. But their grief is their grief, or your grief is your grief, and you are entitled to feel it the way you want to or need to for that matter. So I'm just going to go over a few things that may help. This is not a cookie cutter ABC 1, 2, 3 how to deal with grief, but these are just some suggested things that have been helpful for some people. One of those things is do what's right, or excuse me, what feels right. So whatever you feel like you want to do or not do, don't get caught up in what someone or other people say you should do, you need to do. No, do what's right for you. Check in with yourself and stay true to that. Along those same lines are to accept your feelings. Your feelings are your feelings, and you have every right to them. You don't have to put on a happy face if that's not where you are. Accept those feelings. Deal with that grief. Allow yourself to mourn. Don't push yourself to do something that pushes you out into a space that you're not ready for. But also, don't allow yourself to close yourself off. Another thing that you can do along those lines is get support. Whether that's talking to loved ones, other loved ones, families, friends, or professional help. Do that. That is something to consider because grief can be a very heavy, hard thing to conquer. And you don't want to face it alone. Another thing around the holidays is to plan ahead. Think about some things that you may want to do, some new activities. If your holiday was focused around this loved one or the traditions that you have involve that person you lost, think of maybe doing some new things. Like, for instance, giving of your time. Maybe being of service to other people may help you not only honor that person, but remember that person, which kind of segues right into the next thing, which is acknowledging or honoring the person who has passed. Don't feel like you have to hide them or push them or excuse me, bury those feelings or bury those memories of that person. Think about those things you loved about that person and honor them. Maybe tell stories about them. Laugh about those funny moments you have. But do what you need to do. Another thing with regards to planning, so jumping back to that, is do something different. If everything was a tradition and again it's circled around that one person, do something different. Make it a whole new tradition. Or lastly, skip it all together this go round. If that loss is so fresh that you can't deal with it, you can skip this holiday. And maybe you can create your own holiday some months from now. Bottom line, do what you need to do for you in these moments of grief and allow yourself to feel. And for those who are your loved ones, support. Don't feel like you have to make them better. Just support. I'm Gayla, aka the Awkward Introverted Therapist. Tavern Take 5, out.